Well, hey there, hi there, and hello, my fellow entrepreneurs from around the world. I hope today finds you safe and well. Today I'm talking about client attraction for introverts. Just so you know, I am actually an introvert myself. Even though I have learned to do some more extroverted things and become comfortable in that area, that is not something that came naturally to me. And in fact, I used to get up in front of groups of people and stutter and stammer and have all manner of issues just anytime people's attention were turned to me, either in groups and even one-on-one. I had to learn to become more comfortable with this. And now I'm in a situation where thankfully that doesn't happen for me, but I have had to learn to use my strengths as an introvert in certain ways to attract clients to me. And I'm going to be talking about this in today's video. And I'm also going to be talking about how I do this. This is nothing to do with paying money for ads, but although paying money for ads certainly does help disconnect from that whole interaction side of attracting clients, right? But this is what I'm going to be talking about today. If you're an introvert who is struggling to find clients or wanting to learn more about how to attract clients to you, then stick around for this video because I'm going to be going through this particular thing that I do in my business, and I think it could help you too. And this is a thing that I've used to actually grow my business, and now I'm at a point where I'm having to maybe hire people in order to expand and keep up with the demand because I am growing my business every month at the moment, which is exciting and scary in and of itself. But I had to master this whole approach first. Before I dive in, I'm just going to introduce myself to anybody who doesn't already know me. I'm Tiffany from Tiffany G Studios, and I am a client attraction specialist. I help coaches, consultants, and service providers to stop stressing about finding clients and instead learn to attract them to you so you can easily make money by being yourself. Now, if you are interested in what I'm talking about today and you are looking for more support and help, I do work with people in a one-on-one capacity to help them learn how to attract clients, especially my introverted colleagues. And I also help people in courses and online education. So there is all of that there too. So get in touch with me and we can work out what might fit for you. So let's dive into the fun that I have today. And that is client attraction. And I say fun and I mean it, okay? I want you to know that I really do mean it. I know for me, for a long time, the whole idea of suddenly being on the spot and having to create rapport and instantly convince someone that I'm for them and that kind of thing, all of these fears and things used to come up, and I'd avoid it, wouldn't want to do it, and consequently I didn't have income coming in, and that meant I had to stay in my part-time day job for longer. And yeah, it's not the situation that you want to be in if you want to have a profitable business, if you want to be able to focus on your passion and your business full time, or if you're looking for that freedom that people are sort of looking for when it comes to having their own business and that freedom over your schedule. What I had to do was I ended up creating this way of attracting people to me with content and creating content that actually captured people's attention, helped me to stand out from the crowd. And there's so much more that I help people with on that side of things, but having these key things that I could put out there. And the thing was, it wasn't about me then. We could actually focus on specific issues. We can focus on stuff to talk about, okay? And that can be a lot of fun online, especially if you're behind a keyboard, that kind of thing. I know I'm different. I do videos. I have a love of photography and video. That's how I ended up here. But I started off for a long time behind the keyboard, okay? I've been doing online business and doing online content and stuff for 9 years and more when it comes to doing content online. I think I published my first thing online in 2007. Had my first blog, right? So there's just yeah, I just found it easier to think about things in terms of, hey, I want to have discussions with people, okay? And who can I help today, rather than thinking about, oh, people are going to be looking at me and I have to convince them I'm awesome. No, 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 no. This is the best part of being an introvert, is we get to focus on other people. We get to focus on ideas and passions and put those out there. And then from there, you end up with a situation where people start commenting and you get to respond and build relationships, okay? So the first point is putting out content, and there's putting out your own content, and then there's also looking at other people who are talking about these issues and sort of talking with people in the comments over there as well. So not just your own content, but also on other people's feeds. Your call on whether or not it's your direct competitors. You don't want to be poaching people from them necessarily, but that's how I start to build these connections. And then I move into, so we build a bit of conversation back and forth and say, hey, did you know I actually help people with this, that kind of thing. And then we go into maintaining the relationship and building a relationship from there, because either they're going to work with you, or they might find that you might be a really good fit for someone they know and they refer you. Okay, so this is what we want to build up. We want to build recommendations, referrals, and clients who want to work with you. And I don't know, this is just why I feel like as an introvert, we have these strengths that can make us really good at this, because we're really great at listening, okay? And it's a lot easier to not have to put ourselves forward, which actually means that we attract a lot of people who appreciate that about us and who want to work with us in that way. There's kind of nothing worse if you flip the situation and where you've been looking for someone to work with, maybe a coach or a consultant or something like that, and you're in a situation where that person just talks all about themselves. That doesn't usually click with us as introverts. It certainly doesn't usually click with me. And a lot of people have problems with that in these situations. And I talked about that a little bit when it came to doing like the sales calls and that kind of thing. And you might want to check out that video. I believe I'm going to put it out before this one. I am now, right? But this is just what I wanted to talk about when it came to attracting clients for introverts, okay? So you're not cold calling, because I don't think cold calling is going to work for us as introverts, but maybe it will. Maybe it will, but keep in mind, who can I help today? And then put the content out there and talk about the issues, talk about the things that you take a stand on, the things that make you different, and build relationships with people in the comments, and then move that over to private message, all that kind of stuff, and then go from there. So we put something out there, then it moves to having a conversation, building a relationship, and then maintaining that relationship. The other thing I want to say is, as an introvert, just make sure you have your whole goals or your expectations around this managed. For me as an introvert, it's like, okay, 2 to 3 new people in a week, okay? And then maybe I balance that with the people I'm maintaining, that kind of thing. Depending on who you are, where you're at in your business, how much client work you already have, your numbers might be different. But don't feel like you have to be fantastic and perfect with everyone, okay? Just know that there'll be other people that you'll get to connect with and build relationships, and that will lead to having more clients. I hope that covers everything. That covers everything I wanted to say anyway. So number 1, put content out there. Sorry, I don't know if I've already recapped. I think I kind of already recapped. Put content out there, build relationships, maintain relationships, okay? As best you can. Obviously, things are going to move, and like anything in life, people will move in and out of your life, the same as you'll move in and out of theirs. So I can't maintain the 200 connections perfectly that I have, right? It's just, you can't be close with everyone. But yeah, there's a lot of that happening. You can still build some really close connections for a while, and then, see how you go. So thank you so much for watching this video. That's it from me. Until next time, bye for now.